Hey guys, we are here with Aries for the Venus and Scorpio series, approximately September 10th to October 4th, 8th. Okay, but that might be a particular date, the 4th. We have to actually have the Sun conjunct Mars in Libra on the 4th. All right, let's get into it for you, Aries. Thank you guys for tuning in here to you. Thank you for your support here, your likes, your support on every level, right? Your energetic sort of support as well. Everything is energy and it's all felt. So I just want to say thank you guys for the many ways in which you tune into you, right? Now let's clear the energy and ground. Aries, I was just meditating on your energy and, I'm kind of getting that there is something, we're going to be honest, there's something kind of like a little maybe, should we say strange or like awkward, but just different maybe here. That is for you. And I see you kind of like wanting to have an answer for what is so-called happening, but kind of feeling like, okay, I don't really need to like demystify it completely. Like it's not really that important that I would need to really define for certain what's going on. I'm hearing it in this way. Maybe there's something you don't want to make a big deal out of, but I just feel like something is a little bit like, it feels maybe a little like strange. I feel like you don't really even know how to define it though. And this is a general video, of course, right? So you want to talk to your first practitioner and definitely, get insight when it comes to matters of, your health and your diet. Maybe it is even like a chemical thing. You want to talk, obviously, to, your, I'm hearing your parents as well. So yeah, this is a general video, but Aries, I feel like you're looking at something even and just kind of thinking like, is this realistic? Maybe you have a sort of, I see you kind of having like an environment set up here around you and you're thinking, is this really, I'm hearing also the one, is this like really what I'm going to be doing here? I see you having questions, but the question is, are you going to answer them for yourself? And at this point, if so, I feel like you've got like layers of questions if we're going to be quite honest, but yeah, I feel that you're almost thinking like hesitating for some of you, maybe again, like it could be a little bit of a poker face thing. Like, I don't want to come out seeming all desperate. Like I need to know and like yada yads, but I want to just kind of like, be honest with myself still though. So there is something maybe you're weighing out and we're going to get some cards to see exactly what's what. But the sense I'm getting is that there are maybe a lot of different opinions when it comes to this space, or a lot of different factors, perspectives, and maybe it's that, hey, you just don't want to jump the gun. For some of you though, Aries, I'm also getting that, maybe again, a little bit controversial. There could be also a number of people involved in this space. And I see you not wanting to like have to have an absolute answer. Maybe, you want to be kind of open-minded. There are definitely things, though. I'm seeing that you are observing others observing a sort of concept. And, we'll see here. We'll pull the cards and see what is at play. But I just see you not wanting to, like, define something even quite yet. Sometimes those moments we're about to make a really important decision and it's like we know it. Sometimes we get more freaked out. We almost, like, cannot, like, sort of be sure in that moment. Even if, let's say, for years, for months, we've been saying, that's the moment I'm waiting to make this decision. And so it may come down to, I'm hearing who you are for you, and possibly, feeling that you're ready to have a certain experience. Let's get the cards out here. I'm seeing gel pens. Could be a particular message for some. Now, Aries, but I don't know. I feel something is awkward. It's like, there's something. Hey, I got a lot of Aries in my chart. Like my moon is in Aries. Not my moon is in Sagittarius, but it's in the house of Aries. We made that so-called mistake in another video, but yeah, my moon is in Sag and it's in fire sign Sag, and it's in the house of Aries. Now, for some of you, I feel like maybe you're in a space where you're, those moments when you're like, I've been kind of just like kicking back, like not really, I'm hearing not really eating the chips, not really eating the salsa. Like, I'm not really sure, like, is it Saturday or Sunday? Like maybe you feel like you've been kind of in a zone of like, I'm hearing mediation, like maybe it's different aspects of you. You're like, I haven't yet really made a decision on this area of my life yet. And there's something that maybe just, you feel it like you're bored. Some of you maybe feel bored, but for some of you, I feel like you even feel framed. It's like, I see you almost waking up suddenly, like, what am I doing? Like, why am I just sitting here? I need to start, I'm hearing taking this story on. And seriously, let's get some cards. Let's clear the energy and ground. I'm hearing Aquarius fights like a like a beast. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. What? All right. Maybe it could be a particular message. Some of you may be feeling like a little intimidated. Is that the case, Aries? Some of you just not feeling yourself. Maybe it's like I'm feeling kind of like dumb, and then like dumber, and then maybe it's gonna just like kind of get better, but I can't tell if it's going up or down or left. It's like maybe some of you feeling overwhelmed. Let's get some more details there. Dumb and Dumber. That's a movie, right? The two characters. Maybe you just feel dorky even. I don't know. For some of you, there's something though. I wonder if you're going to bump into someone here, because there is this sensation of like, so I see something. Then as I was meditating or energy, I was getting this vision. Like there was something that was in the past. Like there's something maybe that had taken place with someone in the past, and it's like maybe you bump into them again. It's like, oh, this is awkward. It's like what was that back there? Some of you may have a trust issue. Unicorn in reverse. Use imagination reverse. Dolphin caught with others upright. But I do wonder if you're going to just sort of get to the point where you're like, well, this is silly. Why would I like just be, hanging back? Maybe you have questions you want to ask someone. You just haven't been asking them though. It's like, maybe we'll get to the point. We'll see. I'm seeing, it's funny. This is a tape roll. It actually is like a sticker and you can print on it, but it's sort of like, it's creating a heart right there. So I'm looking at that right there. For some of you, maybe you get to the point where you're like, I cannot not say this. Like, no, actually, yeah, that would be so silly if I didn't let it. I didn't let it out the way that I see it. So, Aries, let's get the cards. World in reverse on September 10th. 11th is the Three of Wands upright. 12th is the Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like some of you bored. No, Aries, like you are like not stimulated. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like something is getting stagnant, like super. With the Three of Swords in reverse, it's like it's not a matter of the size of the milkshake. It's like, it's just not working. Like, this is not turning me on. Maybe actually, like, so I'm seeing someone who's eating all kinds of different foods. It's like they're not feeling like satiated. But maybe the question is, are you even feeling the hunger to begin with? Page of Cups upright. Do you know what you want? Like, maybe it's a matter. Let's clear. Some of you, this is something awkward. Maybe you feel like you're not in your element. Like, possibly for some. Again, I'm hearing controversial. Maybe there's a factor that's like throwing you off. It could be physically. Maybe something usually turns you on. It's not. Like, Knight of Swords upright. I'm hearing what happened to my libido. I'm hearing that. Oh, man. And an Aries reading. Well, hey. Now, Knight of Swords upright. After that, Page of Cups upright. This is, again, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, some of you maybe even miss someone. It's like I feel like someone's on a brat diet. They're having, like, rice, like, with like Beano. It's like maybe you're going through a phase. It's like I'm not feeling well. I'm hearing that Eight of Cups upright. For some of you, yeah, okay, well, something. Okay, let's continue. When it's like a movie you were watching, it's like after I saw that movie, I feel like all like weird. I'm hearing that. Like I feel all like drunk. I don't know what. Okay, maybe you're recovering even from something with the Three of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups upright. I feel that it's like in, out, up, down, on, off. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm hearing I need a hug. Page of Cups upright, Knight of Swords upright, Eight of Cups upright. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Some of you wondering if some of you having visions. You're not sure if you're like, I see someone kind of sleepwalking. I'm not sure what that's about, but like someone gets up like in the middle of the night almost. Let's clear the energy. Someone gets up in the middle of the night. It's like suddenly they have like something they want. I'm seeing like really strong pangs of like hunger or thirst. Something like that. It's like a sudden like spike even. It could be like, I don't think it's a blood sugar thing, but you got to take it as you will. And this is a general video. Right, we're just channeling here, but yeah, but I'm getting that something is going like up and down a little bit. The Page of Cups upright, Knight of Swords upright, and the Eight of Cups. It's almost like I see you kind of like, yeah, I really want to do that. And then it's like, you're like, all right, I'm going to go do it. And then it's like, Wait, I don't really understand. It's like, it's like, wait, what? Like, maybe you. How do you go from the page to the 8? Ah, some of you are like worried about something. Let's clear it. Yeah, I see someone kind of shaking. It's like, I don't know. If this is an older Aries, it can be a little bit of an amnesia energy. Let's clear it. It's like maybe you forget. Like you get up, you go to the restroom, or like, you're like, wait, I forgot. Like, what was I looking for? Some of you, somebody walked into a wall. I'm not sure what that's along to. Let's clear it. Maybe it's a metaphor. It's like yeah. Okay, let's continue. 10, 11. Yeah, some of you forgetting, like, well, and I was just hearing clocks. Some of you may be forgetting, like, the time. Like, you're forgetting, like, love and light. But, like there is something going on. Like, maybe it's your circadian rhythm. You're waking up, like, in the butt crack of, like, nighttime, and then you're staying up, and it's like, you don't know really what's going on, though. I'm hearing dear, 8 of Cups upright. It's like you're doing like stuff at different times, and then like I see someone like it's like you're going into the forest. You're looking for maybe like a deer in the middle of the forest in the middle of the night. That sounds like someone sleepwalking. I'm not sure what. It's reminding me a little bit of that movie, Pet Cemetery. Yeah, where he like goes into the middle of the night. I don't know what take it to elsewhere. Some of you may be feeling this is like on an existential level. You're like, if we're kind of possessed, I'm not sure like where I'm going in my life. Like I'm feeling like a little thrown off. Like maybe some of you feel like you can't get something off of your mind. There's something going on with the 8 of Cups upright. It could be a metaphor. Like maybe you don't know what you're lacking. You're searching for it though. Like, because how do you go from the page to the 8? It's like, this tells me this is something that maybe has already been. I'm seeing something with memory here. Yeah. So, but for some of you, it's like, I don't know what I'm needing, what I'm lacking. And you just keep, like, searching for it. I don't know. Because the night, we have 8. So I don't think it's about 9. It's like they're not even looking at those 8 of Cups. I don't know. Let's clear it. Maybe some of you here, you're just bored. You got too much of the same thing. Like it's but it's not really getting. It's not getting what you need. 6 of Swords upright. There's not enough tension. I'm seeing that. I almost feel like you got to eat like some spicy foods, but take it as you will. Again, it's a general video. Okay. Talk to your personal practitioner. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. It's like but I'm allergic. Obviously don't eat stuff like that. If you're allergic, if you know that, But I'm just saying, like, Knight of Wands in reverse, Magician in reverse. I mean, you're just like you're bored. I'm hearing it again. You don't have enough like tactile sensory things to do. Like I'm seeing, you want to get maybe physical with something. Maybe some of you like slow down or something with the 3 of Wands upright, and it's like you want to get back into it, but you're feeling kind of slow. Now, let's continue. The Moon upright. You're just not feeling yourself. I'm getting Devil leads you out of the Moon. Some of you maybe had a traumatic kind of like experience, and it's like and you want to be gentle with how you move out of this space. Some of you possibly just got out of surgery. You're trying to heal. I'm seeing this with the Magician in reverse. I'm seeing someone who can't move around a lot. It's like they're feeling kind of like feeling sedentary. That's hard for someone who's got a lot of fire in the chart. It can be, but they're like looking at the TV. It's like, all right, it's not much more I can do. The 4 of Swords. I see like the days are real like short. You almost sense like, let's clear it. But for some of you, this can just be something of a routine, and it's just not doing it for you. Let's continue. 3 of Cups upright. Some of you really bored again. I'm hearing that. You go from the 3 of Wands to the 3 of Cups. It's like from one week to the next, like it's almost as if you feel stuff is like frozen. Well, look, Mercury's in retrograde as well by this time. How many of you understand what this is referring to? Let's clear it and ground. Yeah, it's like you got lots of paint, but no inspiration. That's just kind of what I'm feeling. Or you got too many ideas, and it's like, I just don't know, like, what I'm going to do. Four of Pentacles in reverse, but yeah, but maybe you feel like, well, I'm not, you're kind of catch-22 land right now. It's like, I don't know if I should do that, but then it's like, if I want to do that, which I really want to do, I can't do that because I got to wait for that. It's like, what? I'm seeing someone doing laundry. It's like, they feel totally overwhelmed, like, but it's about, yeah, they're just overwhelmed. Okay, let's continue. The Strength card upright. For some of you, someone feels dorky. Maybe they feel a little like, again, I'm hearing out of their element. I see someone who usually feels like very cool. They feel kind of like slow and like sluggish and like burpy and like, I'm hearing brothel with the Queen of Pentacles upright. What is that alluding to? There's something maybe that you're like, I can't think of them like that. Maybe you're stuck. You're like, I don't know what the right thing to do is even. Let's clear the, oh my God, right side of the heart chakra, right? You're like, I don't know if I should tell them this or that. I see someone's they're just like stuck. It's like you're in the spider web of like thoughts. How many of you are resonating with this? Can you hit the like button? I'm not looking at the chat while I'm reading because it can get distracting. But I'm looking at the likes. I see 38 likes and 114 people watching. The sun upright. Let's continue. All right, Aries. I see you with like a monocle. Maybe you're getting freaked out. You're like, I'm getting old. I'm hearing that. This can't be happening. Oh my God. Like, what's going on? Like, maybe you're getting like kind of, you're cross-checking. You're getting freaked out. Like, for how many of you, oops, we jumped. You guys, thank you for your likes. 52. 118 people in the room. Somebody here is, yeah, this is like you though, maybe physically. All right, so 1 second. Like someone feels they're getting maybe a little tubby. I'm hearing, well, I guess I'll keep my toes like for the winter. It's like you're getting okay with it. Aries, hold on. wait. King of Swords, the Emperor, and the Sun. Like this is something maybe physically. Maybe you feel like you're kind of like withering away. It's like, I could have been like over there by now. All right, time to go to bed. It's like you feel you're not making progress. It's like, I get like a frozen energy. Let's continue. Star in reverse, Star in reverse. For those of you like, hey, listen, I got my Venus in Aries. Okay, trust me. I want to be hearing this. Okay, but take it as you will. The Emperor bright, the Star in reverse. Where are we at in the month? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Some of you trying to numb something out. You're in love with someone, but you're trying to numb it out. Anyways, 10, 11, 12. I mean, oh, it's up to you whether or not you want to address it directly. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, 30, 30. The Sun. It's like you're like waiting for time to pass. It's like, but you don't feel like you're getting really much done. That's also what I'm hearing. The 1st of October is the King of Swords bright. Some of you just watching movies. You're watching a lot of content. I see someone like wiggling their toes in bed. The 2nd is the Emperor bright. Ow, my lip cracked. No, you guys, yeah. It's like maybe some of you feel like your workout is like walk under the fridge vibes. It's like something maybe, but it could be a metaphor. Maybe it's like, no, creatively, I feel like I'm not making like leaps and bounds. You could be very successful, but it's just not, it's not challenging you feel. Now, the 3rd of October is the Star in reverse. The Hermit is in reverse. I feel like it's coming down to the wire now, Aries. Like, you got the Queen and the King of Cups right next to one another. No, there's something that someone is ignoring. They're denying. It's like, that's really hurtful. Hold on. This could be, you're feeling someone else's energy even, Aries. It's not even your energy, I feel. Possibly, maybe you feel someone else is stagnating. So it's like, no, I'm going to stagnate. There's something going on here with the King of Cups in reverse. Some of you, yeah, maybe someone's missing you, and it's like now you have to actively avoid them, or there's something going on. Let's clear it. This is reminding me of the Libra reading, so go check out that reading. We had that King of Cups and Queen of Cups. Yeah, but it was in a different placement in the spread, but they both still came through, and the whole reading practically was about, let's clear it, was about that. You do have the moon upright, could be dealing with a Leo. I'm hearing that. Leo moon sign, Leo moon in the 8th house. Leo, a lot of Scorpio as well with the moon, but I'm hearing a Leo moon in the 8th, a Virgo moon. I'm hearing that there's a Virgo in the 8th. Anyways, Queen of Cups upright, King of Cups in reverse. It's like, it's just one of those moments. Like, you got to get down to it. The longer you let this go on like this, it's not, you're going to, yeah, I don't know. that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like, what's going on with so-and-so? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm hearing my heart is melting. I'm hearing that Ace of Pentacles is right and the 5 of Wands in reverse. All right. I'm excited to see this. I see you at least have a plan for something here. And again, I'm talking to myself as well. I got a lot of Aries in my chart. Again, for those of you like, hi. All right. Whoa. Feeling some crazy like tension. What's going on, Aries? My neck, my back, my hips. Like, I think you need to just you got to do some yoga. Look at this guy. He's like, all right, I got to just hang upside down. Something's real, like off here. Maybe some of you're feeling cranky. Okay. But what I'm really getting is that maybe, well, and it could be a metaphor. Maybe, changing your angle, your position is sort of like your perspective as well. For some of you, there is something that maybe you change your routine, think back to what was really working for you at a certain point. Some of you are like, I'm passionate about, roomy poetry, but I'm just watching people do roomy poetry. But maybe it's that you want to jump into that river, jump into that lake, and swim and start to really get into the deeper echelons of that emotional reality. Like some of you are kind of, I see, isolating what it is that you actually maybe feel. You're almost like compartmentalizing it, like making it something that you think of in theory rather than that which you love in practice. So some of you, maybe you're like in theory world. It's almost like you're just studying your favorite subject, but you're not getting involved. Now, it can be something that is clear. Some of you nervous. There's an Aries or someone here who's nervous. They're frozen in time. King of Cups in reverse. They're not able to like really come forward yet. It's almost like your world is like riding like on their world. Whoa, let's clear it. Feeling some pressure and heat down the back of the right side of the neck. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you got to do major clearing. You could be tapping into someone here, the Hermit in reverse. This could be somebody who has expired or they're going through something that's very challenging. You have to have maybe you got to clear your chakras even. I'm hearing that. Now let's clearing around. Maybe you had if you had a certain experience with someone here, you got to clear the cords with the Hermit in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. I see it like a movie you keep playing. So you got to break up. Yeah, I'm feeling heat on the right side of the body, specifically the right forearm. Let's clear it. Yeah, there's something you want to kind of, break up. It could be you could do it with sound as well. Maybe listen to, frequencies are very powerful auditory-wise, right? The Empress in reverse, but always take it to home. Be in a number of ways. But yeah, no, whoa, like Aries, I just feel like I don't know, whoa, like you gotta maybe, it's reminding me even, maybe you don't realize that this is happening. It's like, they say, well, my dad is a chiropractor, and he says that, people sometimes get into car accidents, God forbid, hopefully not, and then they don't realize that maybe they need to kind of look into what went down there a little bit with a practitioner, and they end up feeling things years later. That's what I've heard. So maybe it's something like that. It's like you start to realize something's a little out of tune with the King of Cups in reverse, but this just seems rather. There are factors here. What's up with that? The Hangman in reverse. This is a emotion I feel that is stuck in the aura. And it's almost like it's like something that got like splattered onto the windshield. You got to use the windshield wiper kind of vibe. I'm hearing this. Let's clear it. Maybe you want to light a candle, keep the energy moving, flowing.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yes. And so maybe you're realizing literally like I'm just vegetating. And it's been time. And so, but you got to take it as you will. Maybe if there's a reason for this, let's clear it. So maybe some of you have a factor here. It's like, well, I'm waiting for John to like get his like gym outfit on and like start to get back to like square one with his work. But in the meantime, it's like, you don't need to also stagnate necessarily, but maybe that's this is a general video. It's a general message. So you got to just take it as you will. Ace of Pentacles, right? Some of you, this is withdrawals. But I see you like, I don't see it as like, all right, I'm going to like eliminate that from my diet and like take that energy and time that I'm investing in that and put it somewhere else. I see it more like, I'm just going to sit back. You know what I mean? Like, I think you want to pick something up, because in an Aries reading, this is obviously, if you're an Aries or you got a lot of Aries in your chart, like, heck, any fire period, you're gonna feel very, very bored with this. I feel like this is not really Aries. Like, maybe you feel like I kind of like forgot what I love. Like, I'm kind of feeling random. The Empress is in reverse and the Emperor upright. Some of you, though, I do feel it's something physical. I feel like water in the lungs or something. You got to clear that. I'm not sure. Yeah, something going on with the lungs. If you're not feeling good physically, maybe you want to look into like a retreat or something if you can, if you feel guided. Maybe look into like a rehabilitation program, like target what is going on. Because if you're just going to sit back and feel like, I don't know what this is for everybody, but yeah, let's clear it. At least maybe find something that's going to kind of inspire you, like to think of new things, like once you can move forward on a certain project, So anyways, maybe it's a matter of just kind of getting things moving, even if it's not something that you're physically doing, but diversifying your vision, your perspective of maybe your ideas and such. Okay, the heart, front, and right. For some of you, someone is frozen in time because they're in love and they can't take action on it. And so, well, all right. So if you're dealing with someone like that, then listen, it's that one channeled message, right? Remember, you guys, it was the one with Jack and Rose, and it's like Rose has to say, hey, Jack, like, are we doing this? If not, like, because if he's like dying on her like that, like, she's also going to be feeling it, and she's going to be, so let's clear it. You guys, like, you got to cut the cords. You have to understand the cords and then clear the cords. With the King of Cups, you have to say, well, what exactly is this? Some of you have maybe an entity frequency attachment. You have to kind of like directly address it and release it. So, yeah. And you do that, right? This is intention. So let's clear it. I do see some of you have been trying to actually move away from this, but it's almost like it's still hovering. It's like around you, maybe. Yeah, this was something, traumatic for some of you, possibly. Hopefully not. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Swords of Bride. It's like you had a few nights here. It might not be your energy yet again, Aries. This could be somebody else's energy. I'm going to get into the chat now. How many of you know what this is referring to? If you know, like, for certain what this is referring to, can you type 500? Let's clear it and ground. All right. Yeah. I'm seeing like you have to like kind of like push someone's carousel. It's like, yeah. For some of you, it's kind of like that vibe, creatures of habit. Like, we kind of get into a routine. And, for some, honestly, it can be what you're consuming. Maybe it's what you're eating. But for some of you, maybe it's even like your friend that you've been maybe spending a lot of time with. But I just feel this is something of like an experience. So if this is a memory, maybe like it came up and it's like still in your aura, like it's still in your mind. Maybe if you actively physically moved on from it or moved away from it, it's still in your hair. I'm hearing that. I see someone's like shocked and like they almost like come above the water and they're like, whoa, it's like something is kind of surreal or freaky. So let's clear it. You might want to talk to a personal practitioner. You might want to talk to a specialist here. If there was a certain experience, it's almost like you're waking up from a weird dream, maybe you want to splash some water in your face, like clear the energy and your aura. For some of you, this is definitely something related to Mercury retrograde and retrogrades in general. Right now, this is a really karmic time. There's stuff coming up. It's known as somewhat maybe sludgy. It's like we're opening boxes that we haven't looked at for years, possibly. We're opening tombs even when we're looking at 5-6 planets retrograde, right? So, generational especially. So this is a time, just have your arsenal, so-called, of resources where you say, well, when I end up feeling kind of sluggish, what is it that I can put into action that will help me sort of clear the energy that comes up, right? Because it's going to come up. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And so have your tactics for grounding and clearing the aura. So let's continue. For some of you, this is someone maybe who was like very mean to you. I'm not sure. There was something that was just like hurtful. Like, wow, he said that about me. That's so like hurtful. Emperor upright, Empress in reverse. Like, Something stuck with you though, and maybe it's something that's coming up that was maybe years ago. Okay, so allow that to come up, but at least continue to mobilize it through, like allow it to continue to flow. Let's clear it. This is someone though I feel thinking of you with the King of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups upright. Like maybe you block someone out, and it's like, you know, some of you, yeah, let's clear in the heart chakra and the root chakra. It's like this is not something someone's saying. It's like, don't let it get to you like that, Aries, is what I'm hearing as well. Like, I feel somebody is, maybe they felt they needed to defend themselves. I'm seeing someone who saw, like, a very scary-looking spider. It's like, you know, it's, like, freaky. Like, you had to kind of ward it off. But now, you know, now where do you go from there on? So it can be a little bit of, like, a freak-out energy, a little bit of, like, it's, again, like, when you wake up from a little bit of a freaky dream. Like, it's a moment where you say, okay, you realize it's a dream. I'm going to like continue with my day. So the Empress in reverse and the Emperor upright, I just don't want it to kind of like hold so much power so-called over your story, because it's really not worth it with the Empress in reverse and the Emperor upright, but you always take it as you will, right? Maybe this is a lesson in and of itself to realize, whoa, I'm allowing the situation to impact me, like to what level and degree. The Empress in reverse and the Emperor upright. Again, I'm hearing it's definitely something you want to clear. So the Emperor is in, again, upright, and the Empress in reverse. Some of you may be remembering someone. Maybe it's a memorial. This can be energy, again, with people around you. You could be feeling the energy of people around you. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I'm hearing memorial. Let's clear memorial. But, yeah, the Fool in reverse. Yeah, somebody is, like, remembering people here. The Six of Pentacles upright. Let's clear it. I'm feeling a little nauseous here. You know, you maybe if you are involved in something related to this, you want to maybe hold space, but have space for yourself as well. Either take breaks, have better boundaries, you know, definitely something to keep the energy flowing. So, yeah, because I see something, again, kind of a routine. And again, it could be the energy of others. The Ten of Pentacles upright, Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. You guys, thank you for tuning in. Love and light to you. Aries, we'll get into the next readings here. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for hitting the like button. It does help these messages get through to other viewers as well, as YouTube looks at the like ratio. And they're like, wow, hey, they like this video, so maybe others might too. So you guys, thank you again for tuning in and for sharing your support in these many ways that you do. Bye, you guys. See you later. Love and light.